Hey people, I know I'm crazy, crazy, crazy late, but as today, as they do the public viewing for our Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, I just started thinking about the sorry ass fucking tribute that MTV did, and I was so annoyed thinking about it, and I finally took the time out to think about what I wanted to say to you guys about it. MTV, you ain't shit, and fuck you. Madonna, you ain't shit, and fuck you. And I love Madonna. I love Madonna. But she took her fucking ass on that stage and basically gentrified a freaking Aretha Franklin tribute. Why the fuck the entire fuck with MTV asked her to do? Now, a lot of people were upset. Of course, Twitter was upset about it, and I was upset about it. But my thing about it is, it's like, she's trying to go back and say like, well, she was asked last minute. You could have said no and called, I don't know, Dionne Warwick. You could have got any motherfucking body. Jennifer Hudson, because she's supposed to be playing her in a movie. Fantasia. Like, she be kicking her shoes, singing a house down. We couldn't even get a musical tribute to her, and I thought that was so whack. I thought that was so disrespectful and so whack. And Madonna came up with her fake ass tribal outfit. It was just a mess. And I didn't listen to it when it aired, but I listened to it later on. And basically, her speech was all about her. And eventually, she came around to Aretha. And it's like, what the entire fuck? Oh my God. I was just so. They could have got anybody. They could have got somebody from my cousin from Detroit. You could have my cousin get up there and start talking. What the fuck? I would even rather Eminem because he's from Detroit. Nah, no, I don't want a white person. I don't understand. That was the most sorriest trip you ever seen in my life. And I'm so disgusted. And while I'm also disgusted, this other blogger, a vlogger, Lovey, I think she's a Nigerian blogger, and they were talking about who's going to perform at the funeral. I guess musical performances, and I guess Tevin Campbell was on the list, and she had the nerve to tweet or talk about or write a post, whatever the fuck Miss Lovey did, talking about, oh, did they find him underneath a rock? Bitch, that's a fucking national black treasure. Don't you ever come for Tevin Campbell in your life. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is why it's always a disconnect, I feel like, between African Americans and Africans or whatever. Like, we don't contribute nothing to a culture that's been absorbed by everyone in the fucking world. We created uh, our own culture when it comes to music that can turn into anything, like soul music or hip hop music, jazz. We created rock and roll, country music, and you have the audacity to come for Tevin Campbell. Bitches, you crazy? Like, this man was the man. We sang his damn song at every middle school freaking graduation. Like, bitch, don't you ever in your life ever come for Tevin Campbell because he sings the house down. And it would, like, the only thing we have, you feel like African Americans, is a struggle or oppression. Like, we haven't created a culture that every other culture want to be like. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God, I was so disgusted and saddened by that. And as a black woman, a New York black woman, it's always been like a disconnect, especially with Nigerians for some reason, because they don't respect us at all, because they act we're pieces of trash or something like that. Meanwhile, you got a freaking girl who doing your sewing weave and making your wigs, right? You got a freaking African American, a black American MUA doing beating your face, right? You have a freaking black American stylist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. Oh God, I'm so frustrated with life. But don't ever come for Tevin Campbell, anybody from the 90s. Are you crazy, ho? Oh my God, she don't know. She really don't know. Like, Oh, he was under a rock. Bitch, or were you under a rock? Don't you ever disrespect him. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, damn, really? That's all I got to say. You know, it's weird when someone is part of your childhood is gone. Like, it's sad. How the fuck MTV going to disrespect Aretha Franklin with that fucking sorry ass tribute? Miss Rocksteady, baby? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. But you know, R.I.P. Aretha Franklin.